guys, welcome to my lipstick declutter. I'm just going to kind of take this by brand and kind of go from there. So I know some of these brands, I just love the line of lipstick. So I'm probably going to be keeping most, if not all of them, but I did want to go through it, go ahead and swatch them. I figured this would be a good time to do a, swatch everything and show you what I actually have. Anyway, so first one I want to talk about are my Milani. These are, I can never remember what the name of these are, but these are the Milani lipsticks. I love these. I hate that the packaging gets so dirty, and I hate that it has the sticker on the back because I could never get this goo off. I'm gonna have to go get like some Goo Gone or something. But I have a feeling I'm gonna be keeping most of these, but I thought I'd go ahead and show you what I have. So I do have Matte Naked, which I know I love this color. So super pretty. That one is Staying. Then I have the shade Matte Confident. Like, how pretty of a red is that? It's like kind of a deeper, vampier red. I am keeping that. I just love these. I love Milani lip products. I just think they're so good. This is the Matte Diva shade. Now, I just got rid of Candy Yum Yum. I gave it to my sister. Because I don't really wear bright pinks or oranges or things like this very often. I do want to keep a couple in my collection just because I know that every now and then my tastes change, so I am going to keep that one. But I did get rid of Candy Yum Yum, so that was hard to do, but I did it. Pete, are you going to be in my way the whole time? Come on. I do have Matte Orchid, which again is another really bright shade. This one is a little bit more on the cool tone shade. Actually, no, I'm going to keep both. They're both. This is going to be hard for me, guys. This shade I absolutely love. This is called Plum Rose. This is number 17. Ugh, this shade is so beautiful. It's one of those kind of brownie undertoned berry shades. So gorgeous. This shade is Sangria. Right, so this one is Sangria, which is deep dark. This one, this one's looking a little weird and it's performing a little weird, so I'm going to toss that one. This is Matte Glam, which is a deep dark purple. This one is very close to Heroin, which I just gave my sister because I don't wear it that much. So I'm going to keep that one. It's not quite as bright as Heroin, but it's right along that line. So I thought I would give that to her because she was really excited about it. Matte Innocence I am going to keep. I have a lot of these matte ones. They're just such a good formula. I can't. They're just so good. This one is called Matte Love. Again, really beautiful. I love the mattes in this line. This next one's called Matte Luxe. Now, this is one of those orangey red shades. This is actually pretty much a straight up orange. I don't have these. I think this is probably the only color that I have like this in my collection, except for maybe a few of the Wet n Wild, which I'm probably going to get rid of because they're so old. So I'm going to keep this just in case. Again, I never know what I want to do for a look. This one is called Violet Volt, which is one of their regular lines. This is not a matte one. Yeah, I'm going to keep that one. That one has a really pretty duochrome to it. This one is Matte Blissful. Again, I love this shade. So pretty. Such a beautiful, soft, kind of baby blue undertoned pink. This one is Naturally Chic, which no, I'm not wearing this one today. I almost wore this one today. I am keeping this one. Beautiful neutral color. And then I have Red Label, which is a gorgeous red. So you guys know I am keeping that one. How pretty is that? Peter Cat, you are not helping. Come on. You're not helping. Next one we have is Fruit Punch, which is it's a bright pink, but it's a little bit, it's not hot pink. It's a little bit more muted, and I like this color because I find it a little bit more wearable, just because it's got a little bit more of a warm undertone, so it's a little bit more on the wearable side, so I am keeping that one. Pretty Natural is the shade. I'm actually wearing this today. I love this color. It's like Fruit Punch's more conservative older sister. So pretty. And then we have Matte Passion, which is a bright, bright matte red. This is more of an orangey red, which I don't have a lot of. That's Red Label. That's Matte Passion. So I am keeping that just because I like to have some variety. So all of those are staying. All right, guys, let's go through this drawer. This is a e.l.f. lip primer and plumper. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this because it's old and I never use it. And it just broke. So yeah, that's getting tossed. These were sent to me by Influencer. They're nice. They're not bad. but I just don't like the way they apply. You have to like keep your mouth open on these, because this is the one where you put the gloss on, and or you put the lipstick on and then you put the gloss over it. I'm just not a fan. I never reach for these. Their colors are really, really pretty, and I think they're an improvement. I think they redid them. This one is a little patchy. The red's really, really pretty, but I have so many reds. I'm gonna give both of those away. I do have 2 of the NYX ombre lip duos. I have the shade Rags and Riches, and then I have the shade, which I think this one's Nutmeg and Ginger and Nutmeg. These are really, really pretty. They're really expensive for NYX lipsticks. They're like 12 or 13 bucks. These are, I think, are going to be a maybe, because they are really pretty. I just don't do that whole ombre lip thing that much. And I feel like I could recreate these with colors that I have. So this is a maybe. I think I'm going to put it in the going pile for now, just because I haven't reached for these in forever. These are my e.l.f. matte lip colors. I do love these. I'm going to keep the e.l.f. Lock, the lip lock pencil, which you can kind of put on the outside of your lip line, and that keeps everything from going all over the place. I have the shade Natural. I love these. They're just so good. They're so easy to wear, and I go through phases where these are all I wear. Rich Red, which is another great red. Like, yeah, most of these are probably staying. I have the shade Coral. I probably won't wear that one, so that one's gonna go. Give that one away. Then I have the shade Wine, which is beautiful. You get one of those beautiful berry shades that I love, so I'm going to keep this. And then I have the shade Praline, which everybody seems to like, which is a beautiful brown neutral. So I'm going to keep that one. So I got rid of one of those, so that's good. All right, guys, let's move on to this drawer right here. So these are my Too Faced. This is the Too Faced Matte in Rebel Heart, which I am going to keep because I love this lipstick. That is definitely staying. I really like these Too Faced Lip Creme lipsticks. They are beautiful, and I'm going to keep them. That is Pink Chocolate, and then this one is Sugar Daddy. So really, really pretty. I'm going to keep all of those. These are my e.l.f. Feline Lip Lusters, which I really do like these. I did a whole video on these, which I'll link. I think I'm probably just going to keep a couple, though. I'm going to keep this one, which color is this? This is Whiskers. This is one is called Cheshire. It's really pretty, but I already have some of those violet lip colors. And if I'm going to wear a color like that, I'm going to want it to be more matte. So, and I've got that in the Milani, so that one is going to go. This color is called Lick Me, which is really pretty, but again, I've already kept a couple of bright pinks, and I probably wouldn't wear it in this formula, so that one's going to go. This is the color Meow, which is a really, really pretty red. No, I'm not going to keep that. I have so many reds. And then this is the color Purr, which is a really pretty, just soft pink. Do I want to keep this one? I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to keep Purr, and I'm going to keep Whiskers. I do have some of these Amore matte metallic from Milani, which I love. I have, this one is, I'm going to have to keep all of these. This one is called Cinematic Kiss. They're just so pretty to add to your lip, a lip look. But this one is just beautiful on its own. This one, it's called Madly in Love. Like, how gorgeous is that? I need to do a look with that one. That one is beautiful. This one is called Automatic Touch. That one is, its stopper is not stopping. Really beautiful. I only got 4 of these because I wanted to actually use them, which and this one is gorgeous. Oh my god, that's so pretty to mix with another liquid lipstick. That one is called Chromatic Addict. So I am keeping all 4 of these. These are so good. I know they've come out in the square packaging now, but I got them when they first came out in that round packaging. Okay, let's move on to my Jordana Modern Mattes. I love these. You guys know, y'all seen me talk about these a bunch, but I'm sure there are some I can get rid of. This one is in the shade Matte Tease. It's a really pretty soft pink. I'm gonna keep that one. This one I'm definitely keeping. This one is in Matte Blush, which it's almost worn off. I love this one. This is just a great everyday nude, so I am keeping that one. This one is in the shade Matte Bear, which again, I wear that one a lot, so I am keeping that one. Guys, I did pick up the Frappuccino one just because I don't have a lot of brown lipsticks and I wanted to see. That one's interesting. I'm going to keep it. I think I'm going to try that one out, and if I don't like it, I'll get rid of it. This is in the shade Matte Classy. This one's broken because I use this one so much. But I am keeping that one. How pretty is that? It doesn't swatch very well on my knuckles, but yeah, such a pretty color. That one's in my what lipsticks are in my bag videos a lot. This one is in Matte Adorable. See, this was in that phase where I felt like I had to pick up every single lipstick. I'm just not going to wear that shade very often. And I have some other light baby pinks that I like more, so that one's going to go. This one is in Matte Popular. Again, another really bright neon pink. It's pretty, but I have that one in the Milani formula, so that one's going to go. I have the shade Matte It Girl. This one's a little patchy. I never reached for this one. That one's going to go. Guys, I'm so proud of myself. This one is in Matte Dare. This is one of those deep, dark, vampy colors that I love. Guys, I have so many colors like this. That one's going to go. I can't believe it. This is in Matte Pretty. It's a really pretty kind of corally, orangey shade. I don't have a lot of colors like that, so I'm going to keep that one. Then I have Matte Caliente, which is again like a more orange toned red. Really pretty. I'm going to keep that one. I can't believe I got rid of 1, 2, 3. I got rid of 4 of those guys because I know I'm keeping this one. This is in Matte Style, which is a more blue toned red. I just love this formula, but I have to get rid of colors that I'm not going to wear. So I am going to keep those. Alright guys, I have these $1 e.l.f. lip balms. These are actually really, really pretty, but they're really old. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these. I haven't used these in forever. Okay, so next I've got my, these are a mix of my Tattoo Junkie lip paints and my BH Cosmetics liquid lipstick. So I am going to be keeping Minx. It's just a beautiful kind of beigey gray. Love that one. So good. I'm going to be keeping my BH Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Muse because I love it. You guys know that is one of my favorites. Ooh, sorry. This is the BH Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Clara. This is also another really, really pretty nudie color. I do like the way that one wears. This is the shade. This is from one of the DC lines. It's pretty. This is a Tattoo Junkie lip paint. It's pretty, but I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm going to do a video on the Tattoo Junkie lip paints with the different colors, so I will be doing that, but I am getting rid of some of these. This is in the shade, this is from BH Cosmetics. I can't remember the shade of this one, but it is really pretty, so I'm going to keep this. I do like these BH Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. This one is in the shade Iconic. This one is pretty, but it's so patchy. I'm going to get rid of that one. I really like the color, but it is really patchy. This is in the Tattoo Junkie lip paint in Pucker Up. Really pretty red. I'm going to keep that one. This is in the shade Rebel. Again, another really pretty shade. A little bit more of a oxblood type red, so I'm going to keep that one. This one, you guys know, is my favorite. This is in Vixen. This has got to be the best deep dark purple liquid lipstick ever. Like, and it looks like it's discontinued on the website. I don't know why, because it is so good. So I'm keeping that one. This one I'm going to keep just because I do want to show it in the video, but after that I'm probably getting rid of it. This is the blue one. I don't like it. It stains my lips like crazy. So that one I probably will be getting rid of after the video, but I am going to keep it for now for that video. All right, guys, this is where we're going to start doing some more damage. I am going to get rid of all 3 of these ColourPop. Actually, I'm going to get rid of the gloss. It was pretty, but I just wasn't that impressed with it. The Ultra Matte Lip Color, I think I am going to keep because I do like it. It's a beautiful color. This is in the shade Notion. This Ultra Satin Lip Color in Hutch, I don't know why people talk about how comfortable these are, because this was not comfortable at all. It flaked. This wore worse on me than Notion, so I am definitely getting rid of that one because I do not like it. I don't know if I just got a bad one or what. Let me know down below if you've tried those satin lips from ColourPop and which ones you'd recommend, because I kind of want to give it another go. But these are the NYX Liquid Suede lipsticks. This one is in the shade Little Denim Dress. Guys, these are so pretty and I really like these. I don't know, I'm torn. I really like this lipstick. It's not a long wearing set down liquid lipstick. This one is in Stone Fox. But these are so pretty if you just want to play around. I don't know if I should keep these. This one's in Vintage, which is gorgeous. They're really comfortable on the lips. I really like this one. Or this line of lipsticks. They just don't sit down, so it makes them a little bit more difficult to wear. I think I'm going to keep those. This one is in Pink Lust. This is one of those bright pink colors. Yeah, I have that one from Milani, or a couple from Milani like that, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. This one's great for every day. This one is called Soft Spoken. It's just a beautiful nude, very comfortable, very easy to wear, so I am going to keep that one. I want to keep a couple of these brighter colors, just like I don't have another really bright blue, so I'm going to keep that one. This one is in Tea and Cookies. This is a really pretty everyday soft pink, but I feel like I have a bunch of those, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of them because this is, I like the formula and it's really comfortable to wear, but it just is not very secure on my lips. So this one is in Sway. It's a really pretty lavender color. Ooh. No, I don't need it. This one is in Amethyst. Again, really pretty purple lipstick. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep that one. And then this one is in Jet Set. This is a really, I mean, see, the pigmentation on these is just amazing. I think I'm going to keep those just for in case I do some looks. So I got rid of 3 of those. So I'm going to keep these just because these are some, actually, you know what? I'm not going to keep, do I need to keep these, all of these? I want to keep these because they're unique and I don't have a bunch of them like that in my collection just in case I want to do a look. Oh, I really do like Soft Spoken. I do like Vintage. I'm going to keep Vintage. I'm going to keep those. If I don't wear them, If I don't wear them, I will get rid of them. All right, let's move on to this drawer. So this one is Urban Decay lip gloss. This one's actually, I think this one's my mom's. I don't know how I ended up with it, so I'm going to give that back to her. I just don't wear lip glosses that often, so that needs to, that one's going to go. I am going to keep my Too Faced Melted Lip Stick in Lady Balls. I love this color. It is so stinking pretty. I do love the Revlon Ultra HD lip glosses. This is one of my favorite gloss formulas. I think it's so comfortable. This one is in, and it's very pigmented. This one is in Hot Garnet, and then this one is in Rose Quartz, which I love because it is just, they're just beautiful. They're pigmented, they're beautiful. I am keeping both of these. I don't like a whole lot of lip glosses, but those are definitely in there. The e.l.f. Pout Perfector in Glow I am keeping because I love that. It's beautiful on the center of the lips. I am keeping my Buxom lip gloss in White Russian. So really, I like this one too. So this one, the Wet n Wild, the Lorac, and the Revlon HD, those are like the ones that I use. These are the new Revlon HD, what are these called? I can't remember. These are like their gel lipsticks. And I did get a couple really pretty shades. I love the HD line except for the matte liquid lipsticks. Not a big fan of those, so I am keeping that one. And then I also picked up the shade HD Adobe. Is that what that says? Yeah, Adobe. These are just beautiful lip colors, so I'm going to keep those. Guys, Pete is going to hang out right here and help. I do have 2 of the Infallible lip paints, and I think I maybe just picked up some colors that I'm not digging on. That one is in Taupeless. I'm not a fan, even though I do tend to like that color. I just don't like the way these work. I like the Infallible Pro Matte glosses so much better, even though they do have a bunch of fun colors. This one is really, really streaky and doesn't layer very well. This is in the shade Bewitching Bordeaux. I'm getting rid of both of those. I'm not a fan. I love the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte glosses. This one is so good. This is one of my favorites, and it is in the shade Forbidden Kiss. I love that one with an orange kind of toned eye. This is a great everyday one. This one is Statement Nude. Just beautiful brown, kind of terracotta leaning nude. And this one is a bright pink that I love. This is in Aphrodite's Kiss. So I don't wear it very often. Do I need it? No, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. I love the formula. I love the color. I just don't wear it that often, so it's going to go. All right, guys, this is where we are really going to do some damage. So I have these lip tars. I got these, what, 3 or 4 years ago. I barely ever use them, so they're going. I do have the Urban Decay lip set, little sample of their, this is from the Gwen Stefani line. This is going to go. I'll give it away to somebody. I do have a couple of the BH Cosmetics. These are the Color Lock. I love these. I love the packaging on these. They're so beautiful. This is in the shade Blissful. They're just really pretty. They've got a little bit more of a sheer color to them. I think what I need to do is go back and get some colors that I really like. This one is in Adore Me, which is a beautiful berry color. Ooh, see right there. I think I'm going to keep Adore Me, and I'm going to get rid of Blissful, even though it's really pretty. I want to try some more of those, so I need to get rid of the ones that I'm not, like, head over heels in love with. I do have this little Makeup Forever sample. It's pretty, but I never reach for it, so that's going to go. I have my Fergie Wet n Wild Pagan Angel. This is a black lipstick. That's going to go. I never use it. I do love this Fergie Wet n Wild lipstick in Fergie Daily. It is a really pretty nude. So I'll keep that one. I have a couple of the Profusion Pro lipsticks. I don't know, these don't have shades in them. They're actually really pretty colors. I haven't tried them out as much as I need to, so I'm going to hold on to these just to try them out. This one has a 1 sticker on it, so I'm not sure, but the colors are really, really pretty. So I'm going to keep those just until I try them out. I have some really old lipsticks. This one is in Mila's Plum. These are from L'Oreal. These are so old. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that one. This one is in Penelope's Red. I love this color. I think I wore this for my last recital that I did, but it's going funky. And oh, do you see that? Yeah, that one's going. Oh, here's another one from Profusion. Another really pretty color. I'm going to go ahead and keep that. Just the formula seems really nice. The packaging's nice on those, so I'm going to have to do a test of those. I love this color from Revlon. This one is a matte, and it's in Pink Pout. I love this one. I'm going for a really pretty retro baby pink. So pretty. It's kind of getting, there we go. Kind of getting, all the colors are kind of getting washed out, guys. I apologize, but I am keeping that one. All right, guys, if you are still with me, bless you, because it's taking forever. I've got PETA hair all over me. So I do have a bunch of these glazed lip paints from LA Girl. I really do like these. These are so, so pretty. I'm probably going to keep all of these just because I did get rid of a bunch of other colors in other formulas like this. And I did get rid of my, what am I saying? My OCC lip tars. I do like these. These remind me a lot of the melted lipsticks from Too Faced. So I'm going to keep these, even the funky colors. So that one's in the shade Bombshell. This is in the shade Coy. And I did get rid of that suede lipstick in that kind of lavendery color. That one's really, really pretty. These are super messy, but they're just nice little lipsticks, especially when you want to play. Do have a straight up orange here called Hot Mess. Like, the colors are just so pretty. Right, Sarah? This one is called Baby Doll, which is just a lighter pink. So a lot of these are colors I don't necessarily wear a whole bunch, but I do like the formula. And then this one is beautiful. This one's called Pin Up. Beautiful glossy red. I mean, like, they're gorgeous. They have a bunch more colors and I'm really interested in some of them. This one is in the shade Blushing, but I don't use these enough. Even though I am keeping them, I don't use them enough to get more color. So really, really pretty. I am keeping all of these. Okay, let's move on to the Wet n Wild Liquid Cat Suits. I have lipstick all over my hand. And their regular liquid lipsticks. This is in Goth Topic. Really pretty red brown. I am going to keep that one. This one I'm definitely keeping. This is Give Me Mocha. I know I just did a video swatching these, but I figure I'll go ahead and do it again in case you haven't seen that video. This is in Missy and Fierce, which ain't going nowhere. That one is so stinking pretty. Love this lipstick. This one is in Rebel Rose, which I love. That one's staying. I mean, these are just so good, guys. They're so good. This one I am going to go ahead and pass on. This one is called Nudist Peach. It's a little streaky. It's one of those colors that I don't get down with. So that one is going. This one is Berry Recognized. Love this one. I mean, these are so, guys, if you haven't tried these out, these are so good. This one I love. This one is called Nudie Patootie. It's one of those, like, super, super, like, if you're really fair, this is just a really, really flattering, sexy nude. That's how I would describe it. Like, it's just one of those really sexy nude colors if you're very, very fair. This is their just regular matte liquid lipstick in Take It Like a Vamp. Sorry, my camera cut off, guys. I am going to get rid of Take It Like a Vamp just because I like the color, but it's a little streaky, and I think the catsuit colors, there's another one in here that's very similar to that, is a little bit better. So I'm going to get rid of that one. This is another one of their just the original matte lipsticks. It's not the catsuit, so these are the ones that don't dry down completely. In Tutu Lip to Quit, it is just a beautiful color. So that one is staying. This is another liquid catsuit. This one is in Video Vixen. This one is very much like Take It Like a Vamp. And I just like the formula better. This one's streaky too, but I can build up this color with a lip liner, so I'm keeping that one. This is one of the regular ones, or the ones that came out last year. How Fleek Is Your Love? So this is one of the ones that just don't dry down. It's very, very similar. So that's Missy and Fierce, which I love, and this is How Fleek Is Your Love. So I think I'm going to pass on How Fleek Is Your Love just because I like the catsuit formula better than this one, especially for a color like this. It's just going to last a little bit better. So that one's going. And then the next one we have is called Don't Be a Plum Plum. Again, this is that older matte formula that doesn't completely dry down. It's very, very similar to Goth Topic and Video Vixen. So it is a nice color, but again, it's that deep dark formula. I have them in the catsuit line, so I am going to pass that along. Okay, now let's move on to my this tin right here, which is some of my favorites. I know for a fact I'm going to keep all of my CoverGirl lipsticks. I love them. I think they're such good quality. This is the old one before they reformulated them. This one is in Hot Passion. It's such a pretty blue tone matte red. That one's staying. I mean, I'm keeping all of these, but I'm just showing them to you. This one is in Delicious, which is, again, these are all just beautiful colors. One's got a little bit of a sheen to it. Really beautiful, cool toned mauve pink. This one is in Darling. This one's kind of a warmer pink. Just really, these are just easy to wear on days when I just want to throw something on my lips. These are kind of like just old reliables for me. This one I love. This one is called Sultry. It's such a beautiful nude, like brown tone nude. These, I know some people do not like CoverGirl lipsticks. I don't understand because I absolutely adore them. And this one is in Ravish. Like, how pretty is that? So all of those are staying. All right, let's move on to my NYX lipstick. So there's a bunch in here. These are a mix of, I have one of the Wicked Lippies in here. I've got some of the mattes, and then I've got some of the Velvet mattes, which are really good. So the one Wicked Lippy I have in here is called Risque, which I have actually worn in videos before. It's really quite pretty and an interesting color. So I'm going to keep that one. I'm probably not going to get rid of a lot of these guys, these NYX lipsticks. This one is in Soft Femme. This is one of the Velvet mattes. This formula is so pretty. I don't know why more people don't talk about it. If you haven't tried the Velvet matte, you're missing out because they are so good. Then I've got this one, which is Up the Base, which is a really interesting color. One of those kind of pinky purple colors. Now, I do not wear this on a regular. I feel like I have a couple of colors, interesting liquid lipstick colors like this. So this is a maybe. I'm gonna keep this for now, and I'll go back. I'm going back through at the end. I'm going back through all the lipsticks that I've kept and reevaluate if I need them at all. This one's really cool. This one is called Ultra Dare. It's just a really pretty gray lipstick. I'm not going to wear a gray lipstick on a regular basis, but I'm keeping, whatever, I'm keeping it. This one is also a Velvet Matte, and this is in the shade Duchess. This shade is so up my alley. So stinking pretty. Love that shade, that staying. This is one of my favorites, original favorites in the matte line. This is in Natural. It's such a beautiful pink. This is in the shade Aria, which I love the name. Ooh, this is going in my name tag, Haley, because I got this one because of the name, because I used to study opera, so I love that. So I need to make a list. That one's going on my name, in my name tag. Things I bought because of the name. This one is in the shade Whipped Caviar. Again, just another beautiful matte pink. I mean, this one's a little bit more on the beigey side than Natural. I probably don't need to keep both of them, but I love them, so I'm gonna keep. I love these lipsticks from NYX. They're just so good. And then this one is in Eden, which is a beautiful red. You guys know how I feel about my reds. This is just one of those beautiful blue tones. I'm keeping it. It's staying. You're staying. All right, so now let's look at my NYX Full Throttle lipsticks. Again, this is gonna be hard for me because I love this formula, but let's go with it. So let's go in with the shade Loaded. I do like this shade a lot. Actually, it's not building up because I just wiped my hand off with a baby wipe. But I have so many colors like this, and again, these do wear like liquid lipsticks, but I find that the colors that I have in the cat suit are more comfortable than this one, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. This color is called. This is another Up the Base from NYX. I don't know why there's two of them, but that color, oh, that color is gorgeous. That one's staying. This is in the shade Kiss the Flame. Oh no, Firestorm, sorry. I'm making things up. This is a little bit, oh no, what's going on? Let's try that again. So you can see Up the Base is a little bit more of a true red, and Kiss the Flame is more of a bright, kind of cherry red. I know. People are like, Heather, it's the same color. But it's not, and I want to keep both of them. This is in the shade Nightcrawler. This is one I'm not really fond of. I find that this one is just, I would love it if it wasn't so patchy and streaky, but this one is really patchy and streaky. So that one's going. This is in the shade Trickster, which is a really pretty purpley shade. I don't wear this color a lot, but I love this formula. And I like that color, so I'm keeping that one. This one is probably my favorite. This one is in the shade Locked. I have used the crap out of this one. Such a pretty color, that one's staying. This is one of those products, I don't know why more people don't talk about them because they're just amazing. This is in the shade, what shade are you in? Lethal Kiss. It's another like candy yum yum type shade. Do I need that? I'm going to keep it for now. I'm going to keep it for now. Go back through it. And then I love this shade. This shade is called Kiss the Dust. This was like the first one that I got out of the line. Kiss the Dust and Firestorm, and they're both just so good. It's like one of those really cool, like terracotta leaning browns on your cheeks, on your lips, but it's just so super flattering. So, yep, keeping that one. All right, let's move into this holder that hangs out on my desk. These are just a bunch of lipsticks that I love. There's a lot of Maybelline in here. This is the L'Oreal. This is like a special edition, and it's called Because You're Worth It Red. And it just says Because You're Worth It. I don't know if you can see that all along the cap. I thought it was really pretty. Plus, you guys know how I feel about a red lipstick. And this one is just a beautiful, beautiful red. So that one is staying. I know, I've got a million reds in my collection. I don't need all of them, but you know, sometimes I'm just in the mood to mix it up. I am keeping this one. I'm not even going to swatch this one because this really is more of a collector's piece for me. This is lipstick. Oh no, sorry. This is the Cream Sheen Lipstick in Bit of Bubbly from the Mariah Carey collection. It's got that beautiful embossing on it. I don't know if you can see that embossing on it. It's a stunning lipstick. I haven't even swatched this yet. I probably won't. I really just got it for the packaging, so that's definitely staying. This is another one I just got for the packaging, but I ended up loving it, and this is in Goddess of the Sea. This is from the Alluring Aquatics collection. It doesn't look like much. It is a cream sheen, but you put this over the Cabernet lip liner from Jordana, and oh my gosh, this lipstick is stunning. So pretty. I do have one of these limited edition lipsticks. This is just from, this is called Dragon's Lair. This is from a collection that came out at Walgreens. Look how pretty that color is. I don't have a lot of like browns like that, so I'm going to keep that. But, you know, just because. I do have two of the Lorac Alter Ego lipsticks. I just talked about this one. This one is in Secret Agent. Oh my gosh, I love this lipstick. It wears so well throughout the day, and I just dinged it. I'm an idiot. Way to go, Heather. Oh well, whatever. It still works, right? Anyway, I love that lipstick, so that is staying. And then I have the one in Goddess, and I wanted this one for so long because that Girl Shay XO, just one of those beautiful mauve shades. I love it. I love it. It's so pretty. I love this lipstick formula. I think it's so pretty. Such a good lipstick formula. All right, next I have all of my Star Wars lipsticks. Guys, I'm keeping all of these. I just think they're so much fun. These are really interesting colors. They're not colors that you find every day, but they're just really beautiful to mix and match, and I like to use these to kind of custom make colors. So these are really beautiful. This one is number 70. So that one is staying. This one I love. This one is number 50. They're just beautiful shades, and they have really cool, just a nice creaminess to them that I really like. Plus it's Star Wars. Don't judge me. This one is in 40. This one, you put this one over in the center of your mouth, in the center of your lips, I should say, over a nice red lipstick, and it is so stinking beautiful. It's just so, it adds so much dimension and gorgeousness to the lipstick. So I really like this one. It's like one of those middle of the lip shades. This one is in 30. This is one of the most beautiful reds that I have, kind of berry red. It's generally, I don't like lipstick with like glitter and shimmer in it, but this adds so much dimension and just volume to your lips. It's so beautiful. Like I said, I love these CoverGirl lipsticks. I don't know why more people don't talk about them. I guess they can't get over the smell, but I love them. This one is number 20, which I think is just a really pretty, again, really pretty, interesting highlight color, lavender color. I definitely don't have anything like these in my collection. And then this one is number 10. It's just a straight up silver. So, yep, all of those are staying. All right, guys, and y'all would be proud of me. I did not get all of the Katy Kat mattes. I just got some. I just picked up colors that I knew I would want to wear. This one is in Crimson Cat, which I could probably get rid of Hot Passion, but, you know, that ain't happening. Pretty beautiful red. This one I love. This one is in Sphinx. It's just a really pretty, very wearable, everyday kind of pinky color. I love CoverGirl's packaging too. It's very sleek and simple and pretty. This is Kitty Purry, which is more of a mauve tone. Love that one, like a mauve pink. And then this one is called Couture. And this one's just a beautiful kind of warm kind of berry gleaming neutral. So those are all really, really pretty. Let's start with this one. This one is one of the Vivids, and this is in Shocking Coral. I'm a little torn about this color. I don't have anything like this in my collection at all, I don't think. Maybe Fruit Punch, just Fruit Punch from Milani like this. It's similar, but it's not as bright. You know what? It's close enough. I'm going to let this one go because I don't think I've ever... So this one is Shocking Coral, and this one is in Fruit Punch. I'm going to go ahead and let this one go. I don't think I'm ever going to wear this color, so that one can go. I've got Beige Babe. This is one of the new ones from the Intimate Nudes line. Super pretty. These Maybelline lipsticks are just phenomenal. This one is in Brown Blush, which, yeah, that one's not going anywhere. This one is in Daringly Nude. This is one of the mattes. I love the matte line. That one is also really, really pretty. I think I'm keeping that one. This one is in Touch of Spice. These are kind of replacing some of my Wet n Wild ones that I let go of. Keeping that one. This one is in Lust for Blush. This is a beautiful shade. I used that one recently. This one is all fired up. This one is very much like Shocking Coral, but it's matte. So yeah, I don't feel bad about getting rid of that one now. This one is in Mesmerizing Magenta. Again, another beautiful color. I mean, guys, I know I'm not even... You know what, guys? This one is really pretty, but it's getting some of that weird waxy stuff on it, so I'm going to let that one go. This one is in Divine Wine. I love this shade. Super, super pretty. I do have a couple of the Bloom collection. This is in Barely Bloomed. I'm going to let this one go. I have a lot of colors similar to it in formulas that I like better. This one is in Tower Peony. It's one of those really, really bright pinks. Am I going to keep this? Which one is this like? I know I have something else like this. I'm not a big fan of these colors in this formula, so I'm just going to let that one go. I do have one from the Bolds collection. This one is in Gone Greige, which I love that color. That color is staying. I'm getting rid of more of these than I thought, guys. This one is in Mauve, which is another beautiful color. Oh, so the formulation on these is good. You guys know I'm keeping... or Cinnamon, I am keeping. That one is in my purse right now. And then Nude Lust, you guys know. Yeah, you know I'm keeping that one. That's one of my favorite lipsticks of all time. So good. I do have all of the 100-year collection. These are all colors that I don't really wear. So... that one's actually would be really interesting as a topper. Do you see it's got kind of that iridescent gold shift? I'm gonna reason out why to keep all of these. This one is actually really pretty. This one is Purposeful Mauve. It's not really a mauve color, but it is one of those really pretty brownie neutrals that I like. This one is in Coral Cocktail. That's so pretty. See, I don't think I have any other like bright corals, so I'm gonna keep that. This one is in Berry Chic. This one's really, really pretty, but I'm not a fan of the formula on this one. I think it's kind of subpar with what Maybelline does, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. And then this one is Magentabulous, which I have worn this one, and I do like this one. But I don't think I like it enough to keep it. So, this one's a maybe. Alright guys, so after going through everything, I did find that there was some more stuff I could get rid of. So I'm going to go ahead and let go of this little itty bitty baby sample from Too Faced. I just don't need it. I'm going to go ahead and let go of the two Feline lip blushers. I do like these, but I never reach for them, guys. I'm trying to be honest with myself. Again, I love my glazed lip paints, but I never, ever reach for them. So those are going to go. I'm going to let go of one more of the Rimmel Show Off Lip Lacquers. I am going to let go of this Magentabulous lipstick. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm keeping 3 of them with the special packaging. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all my NYX Liquid Suedes. I know I do like these, but I just don't need them. I don't need them. I don't reach for them often enough, so those are going to go. So guys, before I decluttered everything, I had 3 of these things full of lipsticks that were in my drawer. Now I only have 1 and a third. These are the things that I'm keeping that are going back in my lipstick drawer. So there used to be 3 of those, so I feel really good about that. I used to have this thing entirely full of lipsticks. I've kind of reorganized it and moved some stuff back out so I will know to reach for it and look for it a little bit more. So I did clean that out quite a bit. I did have 9 of these little drawers full of lip products, and I've cut it down from 9 to 4, so I'm really happy about that. So I only have 4 of those little drawers now, and this is what they're looking like. They're nice, they're organized, I can see everything and where it is in here, so I feel feeling better about that. This entire tub was full of lipsticks, and I have now, instead of keeping it in a tub in my drawer where I'm never going to look at it, I have purchased this cool little spinning thing from Amazon. It does hold 81 lipsticks. So guys, I did get rid of a bunch of stuff, but I still have quite a bunch of stuff. But, alright guys, so this is all of the products that I'm getting rid of. So I'm pretty proud of myself. I thought I was going to do well. I didn't think I was going to do this well. Overall, I just counted. I have gotten rid of... I'm getting rid of either throwing away or donating. Well, I probably won't be donating lipsticks because they're just hard to sanitize and nobody's going to want to use those. So I'll be either throwing away or giving to friends and family 111 lip products. Guys, that's ridiculous. I mean, I love them. I love trying new things, but I think as I am increasing my makeup knowledge and experience, I am becoming more aware of the things I like in the, the colors I like in the formulas that I like. So while some of these are great lipsticks, I love my Maybellines. I love them. I can't believe I got rid of some of them. I love my Wet n Wild. I love those. I love my Rimmel lipsticks, but I just don't wear them. They sit in my collection. I have an absolute metric crap ton of other products. So I'm pretty impressed with this one. I'm happy with this one. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty happy with this declutter. I think I did a really good job. For somebody who was never really, I was always like, I'm never going to do declutters, and here I am getting rid of 110 lipsticks in one go, and I got rid of probably 20 a couple weeks ago. So, pretty good. I think my collection, don't get me wrong, I still have, like I said, an absolute crap ton of product, so I will not be missing out on lip products. I've just kind of started cleaning up, and I've rotated out my collection, so now the things that were kind of hidden away in drawers that I love and never use anymore are going to be out and close at hand for me to use. So I'm really excited about this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this declutter. Let me know if I got rid of something that you absolutely love, or if, I kept things that you absolutely hate. I'm always interested to hear about your experiences. So yeah, that was my lip declutter. I know this video was probably 3.5 years long, so I apologize. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow for my next declutter video. Bye guys!